1,600 new summer jobs. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee and let's look at an article which is some good news. 1,600 new summer jobs at Dan Murphy's and BWS. We'll have to see how many people jump on board for this. I'm sure a lot of people would. You get a staff discount working there. I mean, that's the perk, isn't it? Staff discount on booze. So, while high unemployment rates and cuts the job seeker, this national retailer is preparing for summer with thousands of job openings. So, I mean, if we look at the unemployment rate, everyone, she ain't looking too well. 2.8%. If you look at the Roy Morgan, it's pretty much double, over 13%. If you combine that with underemployment, we're looking at Roy Morgan's number, nearly a quarter of the workforce, pretty much. So times are tough, everyone. The recession is just beginning, and people are starting to feel the impacts of it. So, potential for 1,600 new jobs is great. How many people are going to go for it, though? Amid job cuts around the country, Dan Murphy's and BWS is looking for thousands of casual workers leading up to the busy summer season, with more than 1,600 new job openings available now. Dan Murphy's is looking to hire more than 1,000 casual workers across all of its 242 stores, while Woolworths-owned liquor chain BWS is looking for at least 600 team members across metropolitan and regional Australian stores. I mean, that could be a fun job. Stacking shelves, talking to people, you know, about booze. I'd say property and then drinking beer. What's number two? You know, is beer number two in Australia, or would it be wine? I think you know. Remember when the clear skins came out, guys? Remember that? That was all the rage. You get cartons of bottles of wine. The problem with that is you'd be working, and this was back when I was a student. I'd be drafting away, and I'd polish off one bottle and then another, and all of a sudden I'd be drunk just one night after work. Not good for your health. So if there's a Dan Murphy's near you, then that store is looking for customer assistants who can start as soon as possible or in the coming weeks and months. Dan Murphy's head of culture and people, Sobhan Pelik, said. Culture and people? Oh, they make all these funny terms for these jobs, don't they? Ms. Pelik explained the pandemic has bolstered the need for more staff leading up to the busy period due to the way customers' shopping habits have changed. So are more people buying booze? Is that what they're saying? More people are buying booze just because of, well, stress? Are they self-medicating with booze? Is that a good thing or a bad thing, everyone? But still, it's more jobs. 1,600 new jobs. Yeah, that's a decent number. Would you work at Dan Murphy's, everyone? I did a stint. My first ever job was at Woolworths in the Surfers Paradise Woolies down there. And, you know, it was an interesting job. You got to meet a lot of characters. You definitely got to meet a lot of characters there. Because Surfers, I remember every time they had schoolies. And, pardon me, every time they had schoolies, all the kids had come down and they'd just fill up their trolleys with all this junk food. And then as the schoolies week progressed, they'd steadily come down wanting super glue, wanting tape, wanting tools to repair the damage they'd done to their apartments so they could hopefully get their bond back. It's an interesting job, a good high school job. So, I guess it wouldn't be that far removed from this. More customers than ever are opting to use contactless delivery or our popular direct-to-boot pickup, which we have rolled out to almost 170 stores, she said. These great additional customer service functionalities require additional team members, especially during our busiest trading period. Due to liquor licensing rules, applicants need to be at least 18 years old. Okay, so you're not competing with younger kids for these jobs. We have roles for people who are passionate about drinks and great customer service in many of our local communities. BWS head of culture and people. What's this head of culture and people? Have you heard? This is the first time I'm hearing that for a human resources role. Head of culture and people. That's concerning. That's concerning because that worries me that the social justice BS will start to go into there. You know, we'll look that up actually. BWS job listing. So Traditionally, many successful applicants include university students who are on a summer break, as well as people with a background in the hospitality industry. Steve Donahue, Managing Director of Everton Group, which Dan Murphy's and BWS is part of, started his career in a Dan Murphy store as a store manager when he was just 19 years old. This is a great opportunity to get your foot in the door, Miss Pelix said. Who are we talking to here? Since March, the retailer has implemented additional safety measures for its stores, including protective plexiglass screens at checkouts, signage to help customers socially distance, strict limits on the number of customers in store, sanitization stations, as well as additional cleaning and security guards. So pandemic job cuts. With increased job cuts caused by the pandemic, the current unemployment rate is 6.8%, which fell slightly from the 7.5% in July, according to the ABS. And that's the ABS numbers. You're considered employed by the ABS guys if you work 1 hour during their survey period. So I don't know about you, but 1 hour work isn't enough to support a family. It isn't even enough to, well, 1 hour isn't, if you're working in a job like this, it's not enough to pay the transport costs to get out there. The Reserve Bank of Australia is expecting unemployment to peak at 10% in the December quarter, with job figures to slowly fall over 2021. The job seeker stimulus, which has been supporting people out of work due to COVID-19, was cut by $300 on September 25th. This effectively dropped support payments to around $815 per fortnight for singles and $760 a fortnight for those with a partner. So research from Reach Out shows the number of young people in Australia concerned about work or finding a job has increased from 25% in January 2020 to 37.5% in July 2020. The survey of 1,000 millennials conducted in July found that 42% of those surveyed indicated that money was one of the top issues on their minds right now. Ashley De Silva, CEO of Reach Out, said with the national youth unemployment rate now over 14%, it was understandable that some young people were worried about the economic outlook meant for work and their financial situation after being hit by job losses and cuts to working hours due to the pandemic. I mean, this is the main problem. This is going to leave a scar on this sector, on the youth, guys, on the youth. So let's have a look. BWS jobs in all of Australia on Seek. Let's see here. 13 jobs. So a liquor team member, BWS Bunbury. Okay. So we'll see. Let's zoom in here. At BWS, we are passionate about beer, wine, and spirits. It's so Australian. Oh, here we go. We'll have a look at the employee reviews. We'll look at that later. We want your passion for drinks to help drive and create memorable moments. Memorable moments for our customers. To best serve our customers, the ideal candidate will have good availability across the day, evenings, and weekends. So, role of a liquor team member. Our team members play an important role in solving customers' drinks and special occasion needs through their exceptional passion for products, great customer focus, and ability to engage with energy every day. Key responsibilities include actively sharing your passion for products with our customers, confidently recommending products to customers which meet their needs, working as a cooperative team member while helping others learn, ensuring a clean and safe work environment, carrying out the physical tasks associated with the role, upholding responsible service of alcohol guidelines. I guess, yeah, you've got to keep that in mind too. Do you need an RSA to sell booze? What you need to succeed: ability to talk with customers confidently and authentically, and provide appropriate solutions. You don't need to be a drinks expert to join our team, but you do need to have a genuine interest in expanding your knowledge and bringing your vibe to the team. I mean, that's, I think I'd be the, looking at different German beers. Actually, if you're living up here in Brisbane, guys, you've got to make sure you go to the German club there and just try all of the beautiful imported wheat beers. Fantastic, really nice and fresh. We encourage our team members to own their careers. Knowing your purpose is important to be successful in our business. Be clear how you can lead and make a difference in any role in our business. Sounds like you apply now. So grow with the Endeavour Group. Okay, here we go. As an inclusive team-first company, our people are at the core of everything we do. We care deeply about creating a workplace where our team members feel valued, respected, and empowered. We are committed to providing equal opportunity regardless of gender identity, ethnicity, disability, or sexual orientation, and we're proud to be recognised as a gold tier employer of the Australian Workplace Equality Index for LGBTI inclusion. What is that? What does that mean? Does that mean anything? Or do they pay for that? Do they donate money? Let's have a look. Here we go. What are gold employees? Let's have a look here. Okay. Gold employees are the highest performing organizations in LGBTI inclusion over the last year as assessed by the annual benchmark instrument. Gold employee recognition is limited and only given to the top 10 to 12 organizations participating within the AWEI. Now, this sounds good. It sounds good, but it means social justice has invaded their organization to the core. So I wonder if they'll discriminate against people who apply for it. You know, certain groups, positive discrimination to achieve an outcome. We'll have to see. I hope not. I really hope not. I really hope not. But I thought so when we saw the term, culture. It was always about, head of culture and people. And there you go. We work hard to create a safe and inclusive environment for all, and most importantly, we're about creating better experiences for our customers and each other. So there you go, guys. What do you think? Would that be a job that you're interested in? Let's have a look at some of the reviews. The reviews, okay. Let's look at the most recent. Part-time. Wouldn't want to stay in this job long. Good for students as casual position or for someone looking for a low responsibility role. The good things. A casual position might suit a student well. Working in the evening but not too late into the night might be positive for you. The challenges. There is no consistency across management. Very little chance to make this job a career. Learning opportunities don't exist. I'm not surprised. I mean, it's working in a bottle shop, guys. Okay, whatever crap they tell you there that, about thinking about people and career and all, I can't believe it. Your leadership skills will go unnoticed. It doesn't take long to get a confident grasp of store operations, but will take a very long time, if ever, for you to be noticed for your hard work or / skill set, and it's low pay. Here we go. 3 stars. Fun and flexible, just don't take it too seriously to avoid disappointment. So, the good things. Customer base is a fun one. You'll get plenty of stories, and ideally you'll have a solid team around you that you can share experiences with. The benefits are reasonable, and you get a good insight on the working of a large drinks chain. The challenges. Pay as a contracted team member is very average, and the management works from a budget bonus system of commission, so expect to have resources cut so someone above you gets their bonus. So, and let's look at a 5. Let's look at a 5. Great team environment, good hourly rates, it's casual, flexible hours. BWS has a good one. So that's in Western Australia, New South Wales, South Australia. So South Australia, don't like it. New South Wales, it's ho-hum. Western Australia are full-on loving it. BWS has a good work culture and the staff are always great to work with no matter which store you're from. It's a straightforward role and working in the liquor industry is exciting as well as rewarding. The challenges. There aren't many opportunities to advance in your role into a higher position. If you're someone who wants to move up the ladder from team member to assistant manager and so on, this isn't the role for you. You'll need to be able to handle difficult customers depending on which store you work at, as you will inevitably encounter them in your customer services position. Could be worse, could be a lot better. Great company to work for if you can deal with middle management. So I can't say anything here is too surprising. But then again, what do you think? So guys, is this a job that would interest you? Would you jump into this? Is it something you'd take seriously? Or, beggars can't be choosers now, can they? Times are tough. As always, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you're a fan and want to support the content I create, there are a few ways you can. You can join the channel on YouTube or Patreon. You can support us using our affiliate links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or Kucoin. You can buy merch from HeiseSays, use Gold Pass from the Perth Mint, or support us via PayPal. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time.